everybody, and welcome to the first round of the BTCC season here at Brands Hatch. With qualifying now done and out of the way, the BTCC was actually back with a bang. So join me as we go down the pits and going through what had happened in the first qualifying session of the year. So we start off at Team Hard, and Kieran Gallagher is the driver. Kieran Gallagher, 25th on the grid for tomorrow's race. It's not really an easy track to have your first qualifying session with loads of cars going round and not very clear track. It's not the easiest. So we're now outside the Dexter Racing Garage with Alex Martin, the driver. When I spoke to Alex today, he said that he was having some back pains. Which meant he didn't actually feel it in the car, but when he was getting in and out, he really did feel it. He starts 21st for tomorrow's race, and yeah, he's been there or thereabouts all day. Now outside the Welsh Motorsport Garage with Andy Priaulx and Dan Welsh, the two drivers. Andy Priaulx, who had a problem in free practice 1, so he didn't manage to get out. But in free practice 2, went out, got 26th, and did exactly the same in qualifying, P26. Dan Welsh has unfortunately broken his foot, so yeah, he won't be driving or racing this weekend. But we do wish him a very speedy recovery. We are now outside the Power Maxed Racing Garage with Dave Newsham and Josh Cook, the two drivers. The Chevrolet Cruze wasn't particularly the most quickest of cars last year, but this year does seem to be pretty quick. Josh Cook, in his first competitive qualifying session in the BTCC, got a very impressive 20th, and Dave Newsham got 14th, and said he wasn't actually happy with the position, but he was pretty happy with the time. Now outside the Handy Motorsport Garage with Simon Belcher, the driver, 22nd. Simon, they went out in a FP1 and thought they were quick enough, so they used FP2 to just do some tyre scrubbing, but they did no changing from their FP1 setup. Now we are outside the Speedworks Garage of Tom Ingram, and Tom Ingram had a very impressive debut season qualifying this time last year, but it wasn't as quick, but still quick. P9 for tomorrow's race, and with the new lighter Avensis, things are looking good for this season for Tom Ingram. Now we are outside AMD with Mike Bushell, the driver. Mike Bushell, who's coming back from his pneumonia that he unfortunately suffered during pre-season, and came back and did pretty well. Got P18 in qualifying. Stuart Lines now for Houseman Racing. P23, again, he's been there or thereabouts. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to catch up with Stuart this weekend, so I haven't been able to actually hear what his opinion of his first qualifying session was. Now outside the Rob Austin Racing Garage of Hunter Abbott and Rob Austin. Both did very well, both in good shape for some points in race 1. Rob Austin got a very impressive 13th, and Hunter Abbott improved quite a lot on his qualifying position from last year, getting P16. Now we're outside the Infinity Garage, Infinity Support Our Powers car, with only Derek Palmer running this weekend. There's only one car here. I couldn't get both running, but not even the one here is fully working. Derek says that he's suffering from some power steering problems that they are really trying to fix. And bearing in mind that he had that and it was a packed track. He got P24. Now outside the Laser Tools garage. Laser with Aidan Moffat, the driver. Aidan Moffat is now in his brand new Mercedes A-Class. P15 in qualifying was his best qualifying in his touring car career. And now outside his teammate-ish, Adam Morgan, who did even better. He got P12 on the grid, which was very good from him. Now outside Jeff Smith and Martin Depper's garages. Jeff Smith qualified 17th, not quite as quick as he was, not quite as high up as he was when he was here 2 years ago. But then again, he's in the exact same car. Martin Depper had a bit of a problem in qualifying and ended up finishing it with 3 wheels. He caused a red flag after one of his front wheels fell off. And he was 17th, which is where he was before this happened, but he was 17th for quite some time, and just towards the end he slipped down to 19th, but still very impressive from Martin Depper, and only 2 places down on what he got last year. Now outside one of the most impressive driver lineup for 2015 Team BMR, but still with no livery. This is Jason Plato and Aaron Smith's garage. Jason Plato, P3, a very impressive first qualifying from him in his CC, and probably maybe one of the surprises of the grid. Aaron Smith, P2 on the grid, out qualifying both Jason Plato and that man's car over there, Colin Turkington. Colin Turkington, who got P4, which his family have told us he's reasonably happy with. Warren Scott, unfortunately, in free practice 2, lost it at Paddock Hill, which means that happened. And that the team were working frantically to make sure that he could go out and get out for qualifying, but unfortunately he couldn't. Down outside the Honda USA Racing with that brand new Type R. A decent qualifying for a new car. Gordon Shedden P7 and Matt Neal P11. Not quite as quick as the Honda Taurus last year, but still pretty good. I haven't been able to catch up with them and see what they thought of it. Now outside the 888 garage with Jack Goff and Andrew Jordan, the 2 drivers. Jack Goff did exceptionally well in qualifying, getting a P6, and Andrew Jordan not quite so well, but still pretty good, P10.
I think they've got their licenses for.
Now coming to the final team, WSR. We're going to start off with Sam Tulloch and Rob Collard. Sam, in his first rear-wheel drive qualifying in his touring car career, got P8, which is very good from him. And Rob Collard kept up the good work with P5. And there's one final car, and if you've been keeping up, you might have noticed that actually I haven't said who came first in qualifying. Well, that's because it's this man, Andy Priaulx, returning to the championship, 3 World Touring Car titles to his name, and a third of his races he has been on the podium. And he's put himself in a very good position to keep that record going, and even better at this weekend, with a very good pole position. So thank you very much for watching my Lou's pit lane walk. Please stay tuned to my channel and watch all of my other interviews from this weekend and the future weekends.